So I got an emergency alert on my phone this morning. Turns out a friend of mine who owns some land where I relic hunt, he's going to be planting on Monday. What that means is I've only got one day left, and that's today. Amy is at the Digging in Virginia event this weekend up in Culpeper. Murray Crow came up from Louisiana to hunt with Amy. I got one day to get my coil to the ground and find whatever Civil War relics will reveal themselves to me today. It's a pretty good sounding target. I'm gonna guess this is indeed a Civil War bullet. If it is, it's been sitting there for 160 years. You may know that I have a 92-year-old fan. Jeanette Williams is a big supporter of me personally, and she's a big fan of the channel. So I'm hoping to find some things today that I can send to her that she can watch me dig. Uh-oh. I think I see lead right there. I'm digging this for you, Ms. Williams, and you're going to get it in the mail. So it's rare that I get out and within the first 5 minutes find a Civil War target. So, Ms. Williams, this is for you, and nobody's going to touch it after me except you. Oh, here's another signal that sounds pretty good. Yeah, I think that's a modern bullet. Okay. Well, you can't expect to not dig those. This one sounds promising. All right, we're right on it. What is it? What do you suppose that is? Doesn't look familiar to me yet. But it's pretty substantial, pretty heavy. I don't know whether that's a button. Since this thing has been turbo chopped, it's possible that some things have been brought to the surface. What's that right there? A little sliver of brass. I've found a lot of these out here. That's a lead head roofing nail. That's like a band that would have gone around a hub. Yeah, piece of aluminum. Doggone it. All right, last time I guessed I was wrong about your next bullet, Ms. Williams. Let's see if this is your next bullet of the day. Oh, we're right on it. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, bullet of some kind. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. So there's your next bullet, Ms. Williams. Another dropped Union Yankee 3-ring bullet. I think that's a daggone Lincoln. A Lincoln penny, I think. I thought I could hear a little bit more on the pinpointer, and so I didn't give up on the hole. And I dug it out some more. Now, I'm not sure what the heck's going on, and I'm hungry, and I'm going to eat lunch, and I'm going to go back and check this again. So, lunch for me, and then maybe I'll be fortified. And look what I got out of the hole. Sure enough, another 3-ring bullet, and there it is. So there's another Yankee bullet up here on this hill. Got a decent signal here. All right, see, maybe a little bit of brass. What's that? It's a rivet. It's a rivet off of a cartridge box. But I'd bet this is a Civil War bullet. All right, it's in my hand. Stinking Lincoln. I'm not confident that this is a bullet, but it does sound like an old target. All right, I see green round, I think. That's a rivet. If I had to bet on this one, boys and girls, I'd say that's That sounds like a tin can. All right. There'd be a big brick. Oh, look at the glass. Ball jar. That's some kind of terracotta. More glass. That is a piece of water pipe. I think we'll quit digging here. Sounded a little iffy, and instead of getting weaker, this one has gotten stronger. Let's see what's in here. Right in the bottom. Definitely green, definitely brass, but what is it? Boy Scout slide? Alright, she's deep. Maybe this will be the thing that makes the trip worthwhile. No rust now, come on, no rust. It's rust. About the size of a Ketchum grenade, but I don't think they'd be having them out here. I think that's too small to be a shell. Darn if it doesn't look a little like one. You know, you get to a farm and you just pick a place to go, and sometimes you pick wrong, and I picked wrong today. I mean, I found a few bullets. Oh, there it is. All right. Uh-oh, look what I see. There's another 3-ringer. That one's a little worse for the wear. I just got a text from Amy and Murray Crow. Murray came all the way from Louisiana with the Garrett fellas to hunt at digging in Virginia. And Amy said all they had dug was about 10 horseshoes and a bunch of nails.
What'd you get, Murray?
Oh boy, I came all the way to Virginia to dig a piece of telephone cable. I could have done that in my backyard.
That looks like a bullet to me. Oh, nope. Fool me. Uh-oh, I see green. Is that a rivet? Yeah, it is a rivet. That'll give you a serious signal. What in the world is that? For a minute, I thought it was a 6-pound cannonball. It sounds like a bullet. Modern bullet. I was half right. This appears to be a deep one. Yeah, that sounds righteous. Oh, I feel it. What is that? Bullet. That's a 3-ringer. That's another 3-ringer. I think that's about 5 of them. This is a weak signal. Oh no, iron. Come on. Don't look like nothing but a big nail to me. For those of you who'd like to know the numbers, this is showing a 70. Uh-oh. What is that? Yeah, it's a button face. I think it's just the face of a New York coat button. Now, Nancy, when I saw you last week, you made fun of me and you said, how in the world do you stand up? Which kind of irks me because basically you're saying I'm so old that I shouldn't be able to stand up. Here's the way I do it. Cover my hole really good. Grab my shovel and push up. There you go. That's what normally gets cut out. Now this does sound nice right here. No, that sounds righteous. There we go, look at there. There's a 69 caliber round ball. There's another one for you, Ms. Williams. Yeah, that's definitely buck and ball. You can actually see the dimples where the bucks were. All right, I'm getting multiple signals around where the 69 caliber round ball was. So I'm thinking that what we're going to dig up is the bucks from that buck and ball. But this one sounds a little different. Okay, so one of them is in here, and I think there it is. So what did I predict? The bucks for that buck and ball I just found. One right there. There's one out in front here. That ought to be number 2 right there. There she is. Uh-oh. I see green. Is it another piece of that, whatever it was? I see green right there. What is that? What'd that be right there? That's a broken knapsack hook. It would have had a little button on the end of that. Let's see what he be. I think that's definitely a bullet. That white right there, sure enough, got to be a Civil War bullet. Oh yeah, look at that pretty patina. 3-ringer for sure. There he is, right there. Oh, that's a pretty one. That's a pretty drop 3-ringer. Very good signal. Yep. Another nice 3-ring bullet. This turned out to be a good day. A lot of iron in this field, so. That'd be a bullet. Finally. All right, a Confederate bullet. That's a .577 caliber infield bullet made in the UK. The Confederates were buying a lot of them because the Confederacy didn't have a lot of good reliable arms manufacturing. So they bought all the rifles and bullets from England that they could get, and that's one of them. That's an infield. Sammy Myers is going to say, oh, it's another day. It's a different day because he's got a different shirt on and he's wearing a neck gaiter. Sammy, I just got cold, brother. Sun's gone down. I guess it's 6 or 6:30. But I know this is the last time I can be in this field till fall. And if this puppy is a bullet, I'll go into double digits. I see some old blue glass there. You see it, don't you? I'm in double digits. There's number 10, finally. In 2024, you really can't complain if you're finding bullets. I'm not as confident that it's a bullet. It's down in the bottom of the hole. 10 bullets in a day makes me happy. All right, that looks like a bullet to me. And that makes number 11. That ain't a bullet. Now it sounds a lot better. Right there, what is it? A little key. Look at that. A little teeny skeleton key. Amy would like this. Wasn't my button, but that's pretty cool. I just dug this out of the ground, and at first I thought it was a Smith carbine bullet, but now looking at it, I think it's been whittled on. I think the soldier whittled on the base of that bullet and whittled it down. All I'll say about this signal is that it is strong. Is that a button? Flat button, maybe? I think maybe we got a flat button. So that may be a coin, and if it's a coin, I don't think it's a Lincoln. Look at the edges. Is it kind of serrated? Look at that. It's kind of scalloped or serrated or something. Yeah, little scalloped serrated edges. I don't know what that is. Well, I'm losing daylight quickly. It's shallow enough that I think I'm hitting it. And we're definitely running out of daylight here, so. Another bullet. Look at that. We've had a good day. We're going to be shutting it down here real soon. I wish I'd have started here early this morning. Consistent Civil War relics, and I love that. This was not a strong signal when I started, but it's sounding better right there, which makes me think bullet, and that's what it is. Another 3-ring Yankee bullet. You can't call me a quitter. Uh-oh. Is that... Looks like charcoal, doesn't it? This 10-hour relic hunting is a bit much for a man of 64. That looks like campfire ash to me in that clod of dirt. Look at that, guys. That is almost for sure Civil War campfire remains. It's a bullet. It's a 3-ring bullet. There's still black powder in the back of that bullet from the Civil War. Wow. Oh my. What if I run into a little cache of bullets here when I'm running out of light. All right, there's 2 bullets out of that hole with campfire ash. There's more, there's more, there's more. All right, that's 3 out of this one hole. Oh yeah, there's more in there. Oh, look how dark that is right there. Look how, oh my gosh, look at all that campfire ash. And it's the end of the day. Oh no. Here's the 4th one. Look right there. Oh my gosh. There's iron. There's ash. I'm gonna have to bury a Coke can here. Come back to this spot next fall. More targets, guys. There's another one. Look at that ash. Look at that ash layer. Crazy, man. Crazy. When I finish here, I'm probably gonna bury a Coke can. Come back here next fall. Okay, we're gonna widen it up just a little bit more. At some time in the past, there was a campfire glowing here, and there were a bunch of Union boys down here in Central Virginia, warming themselves by a fire. Miss Williams, you have brought me luck today. Yep, there you go, another bullet. Keep on peeling away and listening. I know it's dark, but that's it, man. That's the fire. That's the Civil War fire. Oh yeah, I'm still getting signals. It seems like it's just a little piece of melted lead. All right, there's another 3-ring bullet. Oh man, there's more in here. All right, there's another bullet. But you know, I'm gonna go home tonight and say, what did I miss? It's really getting dark. There's more bullets in here. I'm out of light. I'm out. This is just as crazy as a fool. There's another 3-ringer. Oh, I gotta come back and check this out next fall. There's still targets in here. Can you see how dark it is? Oh yeah, I got signals left. I'm gonna walk back to the truck. I'm gonna pop a couple of Coke cans in here so I'll know where to come to next fall. And then I'm going home. I gotta go home. This is crazy. I'm sure it got pretty tedious trying to watch that video with the picture getting darker and darker, but I just couldn't stop. If you can't tell, I get really excited when I find some campfire ash down in a hole. And I'll tell you this too, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't looking forward to going to that spot again this fall to finish digging out whatever's there. I thought here at the end I would just remind you why I get excited when I come up with some black ash down in a hole. This is the last little site I dug, like the one I was working on as it got dark today. But I found a lot of butchered beef bones, some with butcher's marks in the bones, saw marks in the bones. Came up with about 50 bullets, and as you can see, some buttons and some pieces of leather, a piece of glass there. But everything on this top shelf I found, and it started just like what I was working on today. And that's why I get excited, because if you find black ash and you've got either a campfire, a trash pit, or a hut site, there's a good chance you're going to have more down in the hole than just bullets. So we'll keep our fingers crossed all summer until fall to see what we do when we get back into that site. The grouping I just showed you was the last hut site that I dug, or trash pit. This is the first one I ever dug. All three out of the same field that I was in today. Well, I'm pretty sure this was a hut site. You can see a fruit bottle on the left, a couple of bricks in the back, some hog bones or cow bones, buttons up front, suspender clip, a clay pipe there. That's a broken Indian arrowhead right behind the pipe. Then there's a broken fork, remains of a soldier's shoe right down in the center bottom of the clip, and beer bottle on the right-hand side. Champagne bottle on the right over here, 249 bullets. I left these in the dirt clog just so that you could see they were still packed nose to tail. And over here, these are the bands that went around a big nail keg that these 249 bullets were in when I dug that hut site. I hope you enjoyed all of the Civil War relics we managed to pull out of the ground today. And I hope, Miss Williams, you enjoy getting your bullets and knapsack hooked. I hope all the rest of you enjoyed it, enough even to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until I see you again, I'm the Battlefield Walker. Be good and say your prayers.